Sacred geometry is considered an ancient science that explores and explains the energy patterns that create and unify all things and reveals the precise way that the energy of creation organizes itself. It is said that every natural pattern of growth or movement comes back to one or more geometric shapes. Sacred geometry, psychology, and quantum physics. Fascinating combination. Sacred geometry, a concept in psychology, refers to the phenomenon where individuals perceive and respond to geometric shapes and patterns as potentially threatening or frightening. This theme is often explored in the context of anxiety disorders and phobias. Meanwhile, quantum physics, a branch of physics, deals with the behavior of matter and energy at the smallest scales, revealing principles such as superposition, entanglement, and wave-particle duality. The connection between sacred geometry, psychology, and quantum physics lies in the exploration of underlying patterns and structures that appear across different scales of reality. This suggests a deeper interconnectedness between the physical world, the human mind, and the spiritual realm. Often, it involves concepts like the interconnectedness of all things, non-locality, and the potential for consciousness to influence reality at a quantum level. Geometric patterns in nature and the human body. Sacred geometry studies geometric shapes like the golden ratio, Fibonacci sequence, and Platonic solids. These shapes are found throughout nature and the human body, leading to the idea that these patterns represent a fundamental order in the universe. The role of symbolism and archetypes in psychology. Psychologists like Carl Jung link these geometric shapes to universal archetypes and symbols present in the human psyche. This suggests a deep connection between our inner world and the external world. Quantum mechanics and the observer effect. Quantum physics introduces the idea that the act of observation can influence the state of a particle, which some interpret as a parallel to the power of consciousness to shape our reality. How these fields intersect. Consciousness and quantum fields. Some theories in quantum psychology propose that consciousness might be fundamentally linked to quantum fields, with the brain acting as a kind of quantum computer that interacts with these fields. The holographic principle. This concept from physics suggests that the universe can be understood as a projection from a higher dimensional space, which aligns with the idea of a unified field of consciousness in certain spiritual traditions. Mandala and sacred spaces. The use of geometric patterns in mandala designs in sacred spaces is seen as a way to access deeper states of consciousness by aligning with these underlying cosmic patterns. Scientific validity. While these connections are intriguing, many aspects of this intersection remain speculative and lack conclusive scientific evidence. Interpretations and applications. Different schools of thought within psychology, quantum physics, and spirituality interpret these concepts in varying ways, leading to diverse applications like meditation practices, art therapy, and spiritual development. The convergence of spiritual wisdom and quantum physics provides a compelling framework for understanding the universe. The idea of vibration and the unifying principle echo spiritual teachings that emphasize interconnectedness and the concept of a universal consciousness. Additionally, in quantum physics, the behavior of matter and energy at the smallest scales reveals principles such as superposition, entanglement, and wave-particle duality, emphasizing the interconnected nature of the universe and the extraordinary subtlety of the fundamental building blocks of reality. The parallels between spiritual wisdom and quantum physics, despite being from seemingly disparate fields, demonstrate how our understanding of the world and our place in it can be influenced by our perception and understanding of reality. Indeed, the statement that every natural pattern of growth or movement comes back to one or more geometric shapes is reflective of a profound observation about the underlying structure of the universe. This concept is often attributed to sacred geometry, which explores the relationship between geometric shapes and the natural world. These shapes represent fundamental patterns that underlie the growth, organization, and movement of living organisms and natural phenomena. The idea that natural patterns can be described and understood through geometric shapes highlights the interconnectedness and inherent order present in the universe. It suggests that there is a deep underlying symmetry and harmony to the way in which things grow and evolve, emphasizing the notion that geometry and mathematics play a fundamental role in shaping the world around us. By recognizing and appreciating these geometric patterns, we gain insights into the intricate beauty and complexity of nature's design.